Hi, I'm Cirilla. I'm an animal care intern here at the Bolsa Chica Conservancy. Today we'll be doing our live feeding for our big tank. So this is kind of like our kelp kind of reef kind of tank and stuff like that. It has a lot of the fish that you'll see in the coastal lines of California. So for example, the half moon that just swam by and the opali. We have our kelp bass, and then we have a few of our sea stars. We have two of them. We have the ochre star, which is kind of hidden, and then our giant spine stars, which you can see right there. So today we'll be feeding them a mixture of capelin fish, squid, and some shrimp. And you can tell that they're hungry because they're swimming by. So we do big glops of it because they eat really quickly and they fight kind of too. The opal eye down there, the one that has the blue eye and the green coloration, that one's kind of the bully of the tank. It likes to steal the food even if it can't fit it in its mouth properly. So the half moon here, I don't know if you can see it properly if she comes by again, but it has those dark spots on it that's near its eye. So it's kind of like almost like a coloration kind of defense mechanism to try to like scare away or spook other predators or anything that comes by to make it seem like it's bigger than it is or have reflections. And our kelp bass recently I think have been growing, but they can grow really big actually. I think they can grow up to about 30 inches actually. So if you see at other aquariums and you see them, they're probably bigger than ours, but ours are growing. Oh, and our California spiny lobster came out too. We'll get him eventually too. We give him a whole fish. So let's see if we can feed him without the others stealing it. Do. There you go, grab it. Yeah. So our California spiny lobster is an example of one of the lobsters that doesn't have the really big kind of front claws and stuff like that. It's just more like a group of 8 smaller claws, but they have the really big antennae. And the California spiny lobsters are kind of cool. If you ever catch them, they're capable of swimming backwards actually. So they kind of like swim backwards into their cave if they feel like they're ever threatened. And I have a few more pieces for our bigger fish, so let's see if we can get them. The kelp bass like the capelin fish that we give them especially. So last on our list today would be we would feed our sea stars. So we feed them mussels, and even though it's a hard shell, they're very capable of grabbing onto it with their tube feet and breaking it open. It's a slow process, but they're very capable of it. So I'm going to try to stick it right there onto its tube feet, and hopefully it's hungry. So once it breaks it open, it will actually bring it to the center of its body where the mouth is. And it will actually do external digestion, which is very different from us, where we intake the food and then we swallow, we chew, we everything else, and then it goes through our digestive system. They will instead bring out their stomach and push it into the shell, and they'll do the digestion all throughout the outside of their body in the shell until it's all broken down, and then they'll bring their stomach back in. If you ever see it, it's kind of a cool process, but it just kind of looks like a blob. It's not the most pretty. Yeah, the sea star grabbed onto the mussel. He's hungry. Sea stars are pretty cool too because they have a water vascular system. It's a hydrostatic skeleton, so they actually use water to bring forth the structure of their body. They don't really have like the bones like we do because they're an invertebrate species, which means they lack the vertebrae. So for us, we have skeleton and muscle and cells and everything like that that works together as a skeletal system. The sea stars are more of just like a blob, if that's what I say.
A water blob.
Yeah, they are a water blob to me. But yeah, that's about it for our live animal feeding today. Some of them are still hungry, so they might get extra, but we'll see. And I just wanted to let you know the center is open to the public. We do have a limit of 5 people, and we have social distancing rules and stuff like that. But our trails are open from sunrise to sunset, so go ahead and come in whenever you like. Thank you.